In the box, we got the user manual itself. It's kind of a longer one, but useful nonetheless. Here's a cord to probably recharge the battery pack that it comes with. And this is a very unique cable. Almost reminds me of the one that you get in like those electric cars, or not electric cars, but electric bikes. Here's that robot vacuum, a robotic cleaner. And as you see this cord, it technically does have a cord, but the reason why they call it cordless is because this actually comes with a battery pack, which I'll show in just a moment. But yeah, this cord seems relatively long. It'll support up to 3.5 meters in terms of depth. There's a little strap here to kind of unwind it. Inside of this is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. So this will keep it charged for a few hours. I think they said 3 to 3.5 hours, if I remember correctly. So just press the button here, you can turn it on, and then can do both overall, floor only, or wall only, and also start or stop. This shows the Wi-Fi indicator as well as battery that's left. So there's about 50 to 75% here. And over here is where to charge the recharge port. So just gonna keep this closed. And this is what it looks like. One thing to keep note is that this wire is pretty much locked in here. It's hard to take out, nearly impossible, I'd even say. And it's also really well connected to the robotic pool cleaner. It seems like it could be removed from here, and these things can unlock and be unscrewed, but it kind of warns you not to do this. So I'm just gonna stay away from doing that. This thing is bigger than I expected it to be. And then in the front, we have 2 LED lights, as well as in the back too, 2 LED lights. Then up here, if we push this, it opens it up. There's a cartridge filter that can be replaced if need be. And then there's also inside somewhere, you can probably see it from here, maybe it's a little hard. These are 2 purification charcoal packs that can be replaced too if need be. I'm just gonna leave them in as is for the time being. And no matter what you do, make sure this is installed if you have to replace it or clean it before you start it. There is one more on the front here too. So there's 2 cartridges total. Gotta keep that in mind. And this is where you can throw stuff out. And then also there's a handle here, which honestly, I personally don't know how much I trust one handle to lift this up, because this thing is heavy. And I'm not sure if you can hear that plastic kind of creaking. But I don't know, that has me a little worried, concerned, because this thing is huge. It's pretty heavy overall, but it also looks pretty nice too, personally. And I know looks are subjective, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is how well does this clean. Before I get to that, it does have a free Degrii OS app right here. So this thing is really simple to set up, and I do apologize, the sun is shining on here, so it looks very dark. But yeah, really simple to set up. It's all ready to go. You can just click start on here, and it should be going. And that's where you see the top floating on there while it's cleaning underneath. So now the control system is going to float on top while it's going to do its thing. So it's kind of doing its own thing. I'm not noticing any issues whatsoever. It is bubbling from the top a little bit, as well as water coming in, because it's not fully filled, but yeah, it's really cool. And it's nice that it's cordless. I think that's probably the best feature about this. So this is turbo mode. It's going a little faster, noticeably. It's still really slow. Not bad overall. This is floor mode, so it's not going up just because it's not fully filled. Otherwise it could, if need be. Alright, so let's take a look at how this does with dealing with debris. And it looks like took away some debris. Wow. Oh, that's actually really cool. It took away a good amount of the debris. There's still a little bit there, but it got the main stuff in there. Maybe if it goes by a few more times, it'll get rid of everything here. Once or twice more. But yeah, I can see some of the tracks here. It might be hard to tell on video, but it is actually picking up a decent amount of debris. So when you're turning, one light will turn on if you're turning left, or if you're turning right. Either way. Yeah, that's pretty neat. The lights on here work really well during the nighttime. And daytime it's decent. This is great for manual mode so that you can see if your thing is actually working and which way it's going. Alright, moment of truth. Looks like it captured some debris here, a good amount of debris. So I'm going to have to get rid of all this. Oh, that's nasty. Let's see the other side. The only thing it's not going to pick up is these cicadas, because they're floating mainly. But yeah, wow, look at that. Picked up some debris here. Not too much though, because there's only so much in that shallow waters, one part. But yeah, it does a decent job. This also can be used as a remote, and it's really cool, really useful. When the lights turn on, that means it's moving. So, very simple to understand. You can also speed up or slow down if need be. And then as it comes up to the surface, you see it making that noise. And overall, it does a pretty decent job of cleaning debris. Another good feature of this is the battery life. It actually does last over 3 hours. I've seen another comment on this, I can vouch for this, so it's not just me, it's legitimate that the battery life is good on here. I think it is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. It does come on walls. This is set to dance mode on here, which is kind of interesting. And so it's just kind of chilling there. But yeah, you can clean it up all the way through the walls too if need be. It does a great job overall. And for what it's worth, I think this is a cheaper option, a better investment than having a pool cleaner, depending on where you live. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think that the best selling point about this is the fact that it's cordless. Well, technically there is a cord, and the battery life. And it looks cool too. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, and stay tuned for more. As always, thanks for watching.